Most of us carry questions we never say out loud. Questions about loss, identity, contradictions, and what it means to be human. This podcast is a place to sit with these questions without rushing towards answers. I'm Aya Karuni, and this is You and Aya. This episode is sponsored by Carbon Coffee Lounge on 33rd and A in Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay, today's guest is Hank Ball. What a ball has he been? Hank, we met in a very interesting situation. I was supposed to be taking pictures with someone, and then things just fell through last minute. We connected via a friend. She was like, Hank Ball is your man? I was like, okay. We connected. He did the logo, my pictures, and right now he is the producer and director of creativity in every aspect, from photography to editing to pictures to logo. I mean, you name it. He's amazing. So today I just wanted to honor him and have him on this podcast to tell his story, his passion for what he does in creativity. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this episode. Hank Ball coming up, and let me know your thoughts. I hope you like this one. To be continued. And of course, like and subscribe, because if I don't say it, apparently you don't do it. So
I'm in the chair. Okay.
what the fuck? Now you guys see the pain, right? It's so weird. I don't want to be like this.
Mess up the hair. Okay.
You look good. You look
Thank
good.
you. Thanks.
Hank, are we ready?
Good. Do we sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Today is another special episode with Hank Ball. Hank Ball, I'm here with you today. How's it going?
It's going swell. It's kind of weird being on the other side of the camera right now, but I'll manage.
Yes. So for people that don't know, Hank Ball is the director and producer of all of the creativity that's happening behind the scene, as well as photography and logo and everything in between. We'll get more into details about this. But before we get started, do you want to tell us who Hank is?
Yeah. I pride myself on being a artist, designer, and problem solver. Throughout college, I kind of realized that most of what the mediums I like to study and do are about problem solving and just finding a little tiny you have problems on set all the time. I mean, with this set, storage and all this management and stuff like that. So just trying to solve problems and surround yourself with people and stuff like that. I guess kind of got sidetracked there. I guess more of who I am.
You're good. You're a problem solver.
Yeah, problem solver.
Which in this kind of sets, in this atmospheres, there's so many last minute things that happen.
Yes.
And I have to say, you've handled all of them with ease.
Awesome.
I would never question anything, because you're so good at all of this stuff. And I'm so lucky that I'm so lucky that I found you, to be honest.
Yeah, likewise. I think this is really exciting to be a part of, and so I'm excited to edit these and get these out there. And
oh boy,
yeah, it'll be fun.
That is awesome. So I want to kind of get into real Hank, the behind the scenes. I know you're always behind the scenes and cameras, but tell me on this passion and this love for what you do today. When did it start?
Yeah, so I kind of always was into art and stuff like that. As a kid, I got into sketching and not enough painting, but kind of more physical media. And then in middle school, I had some friends that did YouTube, and that was a big thing. I grew up watching all the YouTubers, and so I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. So that's how I kind of got into video. And I didn't edit anything. I didn't know how to edit. I just was releasing, just videos of me being a goofball and stuff like that. And so they're all archived, so no one can look at them.
We want a sneak peek. Yeah. We want a sneak peek.
Yeah. And then my grandpa gave me my first camera when I was in middle school. And so I really got into photography and stuff like that. I was taking pictures of my sister's like softball games and stuff like that. And then I would send them to the parents, and that was kind of like, oh, I have this skill, or I have this thing that people appreciate, that I feel like takes time to obviously like learn and stuff like that. But I feel like for me, I was like, it kind of clicked to me, and I was like, oh, this is a skill I have. And then I kind of just carried that on. I started doing more like digital graphics and stuff like that in school. And whenever we had like a class project that had anything to do with photo or video, I would jump on it and try to do it. And so, yeah, that's kind of what started me getting into that. And then in high school, I had this teacher, Coach O, which is the name. It was a digital arts class, and he just let us do whatever we wanted. Anything digital. We could have learned HTML or like, like anything. Like, and I started getting to 3D modeling and blend. Like I was so eager and hungry to like learn so many different mediums. And I feel like that stuck with me, that I want to learn as much as I can about different things and stuff like that. And so I know it's a long tangent, but like I also I got into EMA, Emerging Media Arts at UNL at Johnny Carson.
How was that? Like, what did you learn?
Oh my gosh. It was like, I didn't really know anyone else who did photo stuff my age or video. And like, it was so it opened my mind to so many opportunities and so many different people. Like, cause it was like when I felt the most comfortable with myself and most like confident in my skills. And like, I was surrounded around other people who were like me and did the same stuff as me. And so like EMA was such a great experience for me. Really, really making connections and stuff like that. I learned so much, and I didn't do a traditional film route. Like a lot of people who liked film, would have, like taken the film class and stuff like that. But like, I didn't want to, and that's great. Like that's a great way to learn your skills and improve. But like, I wanted to get more into as many different things as I could possibly know, because I think I value like learning, and EMA like taught me how to learn a lot more than, and taught me to problem solve and to like, like I was doing as much as I could. Like I did photo, video, like installation projects, like just a ton of stuff I could try to find and stuff like that. Yeah.
I looked at your profiles and you are like into everything. Yeah. Like there was just like so many things. I was like, okay, I'm interested into knowing who really Hank Ball is, because remember, I was supposed to take pictures with someone and this someone kind of dropped the ball and I picked up another ball.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that's good.
Our friend Melissa connected us, and then you immediately called me and you're like, hey, what do you have in mind? And that was like 7:30 p.m. And I was like already like, I paid for my makeup, for my hair. I did my makeup and all. And I was like, shit, like, what do I do now? Yeah. And I thought you were so kind. Just the fact that you actually called me and you were like, I would love to do this, but X, Y, and Z. And then we were like, okay, fine, let's do it another day.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. And yeah, it was like an awesome opportunity, but you had so many things. Like looking at your profile, I'm like, I don't even like, I want this, I want this, because you had so many cool ideas. So tell me, because I know you've mentioned like problem solving a lot. How is this art, this like virtual art that you go into a program? And I know it's like so hard to maneuver, because I've tried doing editing on these programs and I hate them. Like, I just like, they're so complicated, but to you, it seems so enjoyable. Tell me about that. Like, how is this immersive experience for you?
Yeah. So like, well, with editing programs, like they're all like different in their own ways, but they're pretty similar in the general tools. They rename them or put them somewhere else, so like I started out editing on iMovie in middle school, for like our 8th grade, class video or something like that. And so like just being, and then also like for like digital stuff and the problem solving aspect is like almost addicting to me. It's like I want to solve this issue, or like I come up with with the end result I need. And then the internet has been such a huge resource for me. Like, I'm just constantly online, which is not great. But like I just know, like, if I have a problem, I can solve it. Like and having that confidence in myself has really helped me be able to solve it, because if you didn't have that confidence, you like most people wouldn't try if they didn't think that they could do it, or like, you know, and even if I can't do it, like, I know enough to be like, I know someone who can do this for me, or like help me out in this skill. But like, it's just like learning how to learn, you know, learning one software makes the next software you learn a lot easier, because you kind of just get like the gist of like how software is written and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's just like, it's enjoyable to see the end result of a product, and that's what kind of drives me to like learn the middle process, and it made me learn to enjoy the middle process and like, you know, putting things together and seeing them come together. But
So it's, I mean, it's like an art on itself, having a vision and bringing it to life in this creative, like online way, which is like, to me, I'm just like so traditional. I'm like, no, paint and paper, this is the best way I can like control it in a way. But with that, it's just like so many tools to learn.
For sure.
But it seems like that's what you love, which brings us to like, you love it so much that you actually want to have your own company.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me about like why the idea, and what's your vision for that company?
Yeah, well, I just like, I like building things. I like building brands. I like creating things and problem solving stuff. Like I've been saying, but like
this is it. You're solving a lot of problems for me, because it's so hard.
But for like a business, like that's kind of what that whole thing is. And so like I have this eagerness to learn from others, and I feel like saying you're humble makes you not humble, but like I feel like I have a humbleness to know that I don't know everything, and I never will know everything, and that's what drives me to want to learn as much as I can and pick up and surround myself with people who know what they're doing, so I can learn about that stuff. But like with the business, I just have, you know, this love for the media and the stuff I do. So I feel like being able to create a business and having that eagerness to want to help people and tell story around Lincoln. I think, you know, on my side, I'm doing freelance stuff, and me and my friend Grace Shepard, we're like also doing freelance stuff. And so we're like, what if we created a media company one day? I remember we're driving back from Omaha. I forgot what we were doing, but like we came up with the name she did, Grace, Main Floor Media. And I was like, that's literally it. Like,
that's the one.
Yeah. 'Cause it has to do with like, we lived together and all, and just like she lived on the main floor and then I lived on the main, so we're like, it's just like
media. That's cool. Yeah. So you have high hopes for that.
Yes.
You want to go all in.
I really do.
Yeah.
I do have a problem with like having ambitious goals and then kind of like
no, there's
pushing them up. But
no, you gotta go for it. But that's you're kind of like in a way reaching those definition of successes in your own way, starting like graduating and immediately getting that job, right? With company Cam, which it's a huge deal. No,
I'm very thankful to them and to Hannah. I went to school with her and we're friends, and she like put in a good word for me and stuff like that. Like, it is connections, it's who you know, it's right place at the right time, but you also have to be prepared to be for those opportunities. So like, you know, I tried to be on as many sets as I could during college so I could, you know, learn stuff and then also like connect myself with people. And so just, I mean, side tangent, I mean, like the business, I think there is a market, and I'll learn this more, but like, I feel like there is a market for less expensive yet a younger perspective on storytelling and media within specifically like, you know, businesses and like nonprofits and like stuff like that. I feel like there's so much like inspiration out there on like social media and stuff like that I've picked up on, and I'm like, this is cool. That would be cool if we could apply it here, you know, because Lincoln is a smaller city compared to, you know, big cities, I guess. Well, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I'm excited about the future. I think about the future a lot.
I know you do. You want to problem solve it. You want to problem solve
Yeah.
it. No, I mean, honestly, that's incredible. And you should like shoot for those high ambitions. Like you have it. I mean, like, not just saying this just because like you're here with me, but like I'm so impressed by everything from setup to like audio to visual to everything. And I'm just like, what is he talking about? You know, I'm just like I know some of
nerd
it,
out
but
a
like
lot,
it's extremely impressive. And even when we took my pictures, you were like doing all these crazy things with lights and you were like sweating. I was like, oh my God, like
I
this
was
dude,
sweating.
like this
I
dude,
always get sweat
yeah,
when I
you're
do
like, oh
photo
my God,
shoots.
like you mean business. It's not like, you know, I don't know if, but like you made it happen. Like I showed you something and you're like, yeah. And it turned out even better. Yeah. So you're
I think
amazing.
I think that is like no matter what skill level you're at, if you have the confidence in yourself, I think I don't always know exactly what I want it to look like. Like actually most of the time I don't know what I want it to look like, but it is like just doing it and having the confidence in yourself that it will turn out good. And it does turn out good when you have confidence in yourself about stuff.
Yeah.
And confidence is hard to have. It's really hard.
Especially in something that you're so passionate about.
sure.
Like it's like your whole life out there on the line and you're like, this is me.
Yeah.
And I want to represent me in this
Exactly.
like amazing way. And I think you're like doing amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate
But yeah, but art, it's like, it's the process. Like you have this visual, it's not like fully there, but it's like there. You're like, okay, I know what I want. Like I want it to be good.
For sure.
But then when you're doing the process, to me, at least with arts that I've done, it always turns out so much better than I
Exactly.
expected.
Yeah.
And I think you being on this podcast is gonna like, I'm so ready. This is gonna be such a hit. Like I'm so
really excited to
You
release
have
this, yeah.
like no idea. Like it's kind of like a bit like off tangent, but you mentioned earlier that there's like you're young and hip and things, you're bringing all these like new perspectives of like what young people are looking for and finding in these like social media aspects. What are your thoughts on when it comes to AI taking over this creativity in media and like creating these weird visuals when
sure.
you are the expert? Like how do you feel about that stuff?
I despise like visually like the generative AI stuff. I think there are correct ways in which you can use those tools. Like I admit I do use AI for like generative fill. Like if I have to remove an object from a photo that I really want to tune to what I had envisioned it to be. And I'm so grateful for those tools and stuff like that to be able to live in a time where it's easier and easier to create the vision that you want. And so I take advantage of that. But like the visual stuff, it's just AI is trained on data that's already been existing. Like it's already a thing. And there's like arguments about like stealing artists' work and stuff like that that I like empathize with and stuff like that. And I think that the generative stuff, it just looks sloppy. It looks like there's like a void of like creativity in it, and art is inherently taking inspiration from other artists. Like that's what it is. Like I forgot what the quote is, but it's like good artists like borrow, great artists steal, or something like that. And
okay,
I
yeah.
can't. I think I misquoted it, but like the kind of that quote.
Yes.
Like I've created things that are original, but like they are inspired by like 50 different things. You know, like I've seen, and I'm I like sometimes like I'm not even conscious of what I'm inspired by. Like, but with AI, it's like there's nothing new that can come out of that because you're just repeating
the
things.
same something that's already like in the system that they're just kind of like fluffing through the files and they're like, oh, there's one, let's take it. And they look so weird. They're so like weird. Every time you generate something, there's like someone has like seven fingers and like an extra ear, and I'm just like, what is going on?
It's like why do you want your stuff to look the same? It's like everything looks the same. Like, yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, and you
No.
said like there was a keyword that you said it like it looks like there's a void in it, like something is missing, and
There
it's
is.
not like this full creativity,
This uncanniness
like
or, like,
yeah, it's so strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I wanted to get your opinion on
Yeah.
this AI stuff, because I know they're always saying, oh, AI is going to take over those jobs in
No.
offices, and I'm like, in my head I was like, what if it's taking more important jobs, like this creative
Yeah.
thing? So what would you say for people that are in this creative field that rely on AI, or like what, or is there like a kind of like a line you kind of go back and forth to, or
Yeah, like, I mean, I think people who call themselves artists who use AI exclusively, like, you're just prompting a machine to create you something. Like, the art that you made was the sentence of like, make me an elephant in a tree. Like, you created that idea, and it's like, okay, but the actual artwork isn't unique to you because you didn't create that. You didn't take it pen and paper. And like, I feel like it's just like not good. It's also not good.
it's
bad.
kind of sad. Like if you
It
think
is
about
sad.
it, like that's taking the art away from art. So it's like, so anyone can be an artist then,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
but okay. So let's kind of like one question before we wrap up is like, with this project, this is kind of like, I don't know if it's like officially like your legit first, like out of like college, outside of like your official job, but like, what is something that you learned from this project that you're like, I'm so glad that I did it so I can know how to do things better for
Yeah.
next projects?
For sure. Like, I've learned pre-production I didn't really have to worry about, but because we had, you know, all you guys were like
Tiny
worrying about
team.
this. So, yeah. But I think like understanding, like, just every single project I do, like, there's always things to learn, like pre-production, and then like understanding like I learned time code. I know this is a nerd thing, but like time code is like it makes all the cameras and all the mics and everything like synced, like it helps with editing and post-processing, so like everything's synced and correctly. Like, I've understood what it meant and I understood people use it, but I never really understood why people used it in smaller settings, just because I was like, I can just match the waveforms in post. I know I'm nerding out, but like having Devin, my boss, kind of like push me to like, just, you should use it, you know, it'll be helpful. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I tried it. And then I'm like, I'm going to use time for code for everything. Like, there's just like small little like things like that add up. Like, I've learned like white balance and, you know, like everything, small little things like that just like add up in every single project I do. That's why I want to do as much as I can so I can learn those small things.
Yeah.
So eventually I could, you know, use those skills for everything else. And then I could also like teach people eventually when I get, you know, to be at a like a position where I can
Your
share
own
that.
company.
Yeah, my own company. Yeah, that'd be
Yes.
great. I'm excited.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is, I mean, your help with everything has been just like
Awesome.
incredibly amazing. I had this vision of,
You've been great.
yeah, thank you. Like
appreciate it.
having my DJI gimbal with like my phone and mics, like that was the vision. And like now having all of this, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, no, I don't think I would have ever have made it. But
Yeah.
I want to thank you for this conversation. This
Yeah,
has been
thank you.
awesome. We'll, but before we wrap up, I want to ask you if you have a question or a statement you want
Yeah.
us to ponder on as we wrap.
I think my main thing is like, think about what you want to do and set goals for that. And they don't have to be specific at all. Like, they can just be like, I want to start a business. You know, what do I need to do that? Well, I just need to go out there and start just practicing my artwork. Like, yeah, it's just like, go out there, go do it. Don't be afraid of stuff. Like, and saying have confidence is so easy to say, but it's just like, be confident in yourself and just go out and do stuff. Like, don't sit around and wait for something to happen to you. Make opportunities for yourself, and yeah, and then build community around that. Like, make friends, build your network. As, you know, as businessy, but like, I don't see them as network people, but like, that's how you would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, yeah.
building that connection with people.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
so believe in yourself and go after it is what Hank Ball tells you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much,
Cool.
Hank Ball.
Thank you.
To be continued. Make sure you like and subscribe. I have to say that. This podcast is produced by Main Floor Media. Created, executive produced, and hosted by Aya Karuni. Creative producer Hank Ball. Co-produced Thais Murias Jacin. Set designer and production assistant Frida Thailander. Hairstyling for me, Anastasia Jennings. Plants and floral elements provided by Grateful Growers and Carbon Coffee Lounge. Additional support provided by Dr. Ron Braille, Jim Walker, Haifa Sleiman, and Widad Sleiman. With gratitude to our title sponsor, Carbon Coffee Lounge.